Hi, it's Mimmi again from C-Mimmi-O. Welcome to my channel. And now continuing with the Vibecoding theme. And this is the first use case example of Vibecoding for marketing. And it's about Vibecoding lead qualification chatbot for B2B. I want to tell you that your hardest B2B leads they're not disappearing because your product isn't good. They're probably disappearing because you're a bit of asleep, or in a meeting, or waiting for an SDR to call them tomorrow. The research actually shows that conversion rates drop dramatically within the first hour of lead capture. And yet, most B2B companies still rely on some static forms and we'll get back to you soon emails, and that's not a funnel issue, that's a timing issue. Nowadays, people expect more immediate response. And in 2026, the timing issue is definitely solvable, so you should really do it. B2B chatbots used to be embarrassing. Let's be honest, when first chatbots came, and even today we see some of them that are really ridiculous, but especially in B2B. And unfortunately, I do see some still not really that functioning even today. But it shouldn't be like that. Those chatbots were based on like these rigid decision trees, press 1 for sales, but they break the second a human typed something unexpected. And that's why marketing teams just went ahead and abandoned them. But something has changed, and it isn't the chatbots. It's the large language models. With tools like OpenAI and Anthropic powering conversational AI, bots no longer need to follow scripts. They can actually understand context. Now here's the real shift. When you combine AI conversation with vibecoding platforms like Lovable or Replit, marketers can actually start building qualification systems themselves. Not configure, not wait in backlog, build in hours. And that means that chatbots can become a growth infrastructure. Here's my point of view. If you treat your chatbot as a support widget, you're already behind. It's not a widget, it's demand generation infrastructure. Think about it. Think about what it means. 24/7 qualification, real-time BANT scoring, instant demo routing via Calendly, for example, CRM sync via Zapier, transcript level insight into objections, and that's not automation fluff, that's pipeline architecture. And most B2B teams still just don't see it. Some of you might ask that what would Vibecoding then actually change? And it's a good question, because traditionally building is something that meant you needed a developer, a designer, integration engineer, weeks of iteration. Now, you define your ICP. You define qualification logic. You then describe it in plain English. Ask team size, ask current tool. If over 10 employees and actively looking, show demo booking. Otherwise, send case study. The AI builds the interface, the backend, the routing logic. You refine tone, test variations, A/B opening lines in just one afternoon. This totally collapses strategy. This totally collapses the gap between strategy and execution. It's a real disruption. There are stuff that most teams still get wrong, and there are things that are not talked enough about. Chatbot isn't about automation, it's about intelligence. Every answer a prospect gives you is competitive research. What tool are you using? Who else is involved? When are you planning to buy? That's live market data. And that will be stored in your CRM. If you're just counting chat engagements as a vanity metric, you're missing the whole point. The insight is the asset. And if your bot isn't context aware, properly routed, reviewed monthly, audited for transcript patterns, it will degrade. AI tools can be powerful, but they're really not self-strategizing. Strategy, judgment has to come from you. You still will need marketing leadership by a human. So what will be the pipeline impact then? Let's make it really practical here. A Vibecoded qualification chatbot delivers faster response time, higher SDR efficiency, cleaner pipeline, lower acquisition costs, and 24/7 intent capture. And the marginal AI cost, it's often even under 50 euros a month. That's not just a technology shift, that's a competitive shift. The companies that are building conversational qualification intelligence are now creating pipeline advantage most competitors won't catch up to for years. So summa summarum, if you're in B2B marketing and you're still treating chatbots as optional, you're ignoring one of the highest leverage tools available in 2026. The technology is now finally ready to make them good. The cost is negligible. The barrier is no longer engineering. It's a mindset. And if you want to start building your own qualification chatbot without writing code, I've included a link at the bottom of the article to start Vibecoding. Build it, test it, and own your pipeline. The link to my article is in the description. That's all from me now. Bye!